In this video, we're going to talk about what you could do if your child comes home feeling anxious. When your child does, or if your child does come home feeling anxious, it's often, as the adult in the relationship, we want to solve this and fix this. But we actually need to create a little bit of independence in our children and give them strategies to help them deal with their own anxiety, to help in their life in the future. So here are some strategies that you might try with your child. Start by slowing down. Encourage your child to take deep breaths, slow down, think about what's happened, and model that to them. Take some deep breaths yourself. Breathe in for 3, breathe out for 4, and then talk about the problem after that. Make time for the worry. Actually, you do need to acknowledge what they are anxious about, and I do suggest you don't do this at bedtime, but give your child time to say what is worrying them, and you as an adult listen to them, acknowledge how they're feeling, and then we'll move on and helpfully give them some strategies to help them deal with this. You might have a worry box or a worry tree where your child can talk about their anxieties, pop them in a box, pop them metaphorically on a tree, and then when you finish that conversation, we leave those worries behind and we try and move on with the rest of our day. Set many goals to help overcome the worry. Children can get stuck in the, but what if? What if this happens? What if that happens? And it's your job to remind them of a time that perhaps they've dealt with a similar situation, make a plan on how they'll respond, and even challenge some of their scary or really worrying thoughts with evidence. For example, we know that a crocodile cannot live under your bed. Have a go. Making mistakes is okay. We don't want your child to miss out on an activity or something that they may really love doing because they're scared of failing. Model helpful coping. Don't just tell your child to overcome their fears, but actually talk about times that you've had worries and what you've done to overcome challenges or worries in your life. Try to give your child some control over a worrying situation. What is it that they could do? And lots of children worry about death and war or scary things that perhaps they see on TV. These are normal, but work through their fears truthfully. Most importantly, children do pick up on all of the signals that we send off. Overprotective families can reinforce to their children that these fears and the world is a dangerous place. And the parents that do everything for their children reinforce that we actually don't trust that our child can do this, that they do need help from an adult. It is hard to see your child distressed, but figuring things out for themselves is an important part of them building resilience and making lifelong skills.